Hey, what's up, guys? Sean Mathis here, CEO and founder of the Insurance Lead Genie. I want to take just a couple minutes to show you exactly what we've been doing. I've got some case studies where I'm actually comparing the Insurance Lead Genie conversion rates against Facebook and traditional internet leads. We're actually getting 10 times higher conversion rates than we are with our Facebook campaigns for insurance agents. This system has totally changed the game. We've spent a little over a year developing this software, and the results have just been absolutely mind-blowing. I never expected in a million years that we would actually see better conversion rates than we're getting on our Facebook leads. You know, we've been generating Facebook leads for the last 6 years for insurance agents. We've generated hundreds and hundreds of thousands of leads, and this has just been an incredible, incredible ride. So I'm going to show you some data on the other side just to show you what we're able to do with this system and show you how, hands down, no questions asked, the Insurance Lead Genie is the best return on investment that you can possibly get with any marketing venture in the insurance industry today. So let's take a look here.
All right, so let's first show you what the Insurance Lead Genie is. Essentially, we developed this because we want to help you guys break the 80-20 cycle. So what's the 80-20 cycle? It's a very real rule, and it's costing insurance agents thousands of dollars a month. Listen, your team is wasting 80% of their day chasing leads around, calling prospects that aren't even interested in hopes of finding a couple opportunities where only about 20% of their day is actually spent quoting, binding, or selling. And that's a real problem. That's a massive problem. And 95% of insurance agents find themselves stuck in this cycle. Our system is designed to eliminate that 80% of your time that's being wasted on dead-end leads. Our system is totally turnkey, automated. We build the entire system out. All of the marketing is handled by us. You don't have to learn another system. We just put the leads into the system, put your contacts in. There's a ton of ways that you can use the system, but we're going to basically automate all of that prospecting and quote unquote chasing that you would normally have to do. So this system is going to be prospecting the entire database, generating all of the leads, handling all of the follow-up, custom workflows, automated responses. You can plug in your Facebook campaigns. You can plug in internet lead providers. It can plug in with any CRM that you're currently using. So this is a lead management tool. It's a sales automation platform, email automation, marketing automation, optional text and SMS automations. But we're going to prevent your team from wasting time calling people they should have never been on the phone with in the first place. Lead Genie is going to identify each prospect that's actually interested and notify your team in real time with who the prospect is, what level of interest they have. We've got a lead scoring system that is absolutely incredible, and it's going to score the lead based on the probability of your ability to close that lead. And this is going to use an algorithm that's based on hundreds of thousands of leads that we've already monitored going through this process. We're able to pinpoint exactly what makes a solid lead and which ones you're going to be able to close. So you're never going to miss another sales opportunity. Stop wasting time and money on leads that simply don't convert. Stop throwing away leads and throwing those into a broken sales process. Let the Insurance Lead Genie automate that entire process. And this has been modeled after some of the top producing agents in the country. Essentially, what we realized was that, in order to produce at the highest levels, there's been one or two business models. One is you're an inbound agency. In other words, these agents are spending $10,000 or more a month on live transfers and internet leads. And it's just, buying 30, 40, 50 leads a day, right? And that's how they're able to produce 100, 200, 300 policies a month. The other option is you've got agents who work off of lead lists, agent internet leads, whatever the case may be, but they have maybe 5 to 10 salespeople who sit there and pound phones like a call center, and they might make 100, 200 calls a day per rep. So, you're getting 1,000 outbounds a day. So you're either an inbound or outbound agency. But now with the Insurance Lead Genie, there's a third option, because I've realized that most agents don't want to spend $10,000 to $15,000 a month to write business. The churn rate is horrible. It's not a great way to build an agency. It's not a long-term strategy, right? And then other agents don't want to operate in a call center environment, or maybe don't have the ability right now to hire 10 salespeople and run a call center, right? But you still need to produce at the highest level. So let our system with technology model after the exact call scripts, follow-up processes, and workflows that these mega agents are using. And we've wrapped that into a piece of software that is going to essentially replicate that. And now you've got the business development and prospecting of 3 to 4 salespeople done on autopilot for you. and we're essentially weeding through everybody and sending you the people who actually want to talk to you. So now you're going to spend 80% of your day quoting, binding, and selling, and only 20% of your day following up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you build a massive, massive agency. So let's just look at a couple comparisons here. Facebook ad campaign, these are just randomly pulled from some of our campaigns that we're running. And then these down here are automation results. So on the Facebook chart, what we're looking at here, this is a reach. This is the number of unique people who saw the ad campaigns, right? So we had 6,700 people saw it, 22,000 impressions. That means these people saw the ad was shown a total of 22,000 times to these 6,700 people. We're able to generate 40 leads. We had 419 people click on the landing pages before they filled out the form. So typically what we're seeing is, probably about a 10% click rate. And that means 10% of people who see it are going to engage with it. We're a little bit lower here, but that's pretty close, 10%, 15% engagement rate. And then we're going to see usually a 10% conversion rate. So, and what's interesting is we're able to see that through both of these platforms, okay? So here's the cost per lead. You see they kind of vary. So the average cost per lead is $777 and client spent $310. Not bad, right? So on the automation side, I'm going to show you how these correlate. So the number of contacts that were in this particular system is 953. That's how many contacts were in the system, all right? So we had a total number of sends of 13,583. So that's the number of impressions that was seen. We had our marketing messages were seen 13,583 times. We had what would be equivalent to a click over here is going to be our unique opens, right? So kind of the journey of a Facebook ad is an ad shows up, they see it, they click it, they fill out the form. With an email or marketing automation, they're going to get the email, open it, which is like a click, and then they're going to click through and fill out a form, request a quote, or call in, whatever the call to action is, right? So we had 1,500 opens, and here we had 49 leads, and those are calculated here through the total clicks that we were able to get through on that form fill. So we had 49 leads, total of $269 was spent on the monthly recurring, and $5.48 per lead. Now, that doesn't sound all that incredible, right? Okay, well, it seems pretty close, right? 40 and 49, maybe it performed a little better, got an average cost per lead of $2 less. But here's the number that you got to look at. As a percentage of unique reach, if you take divide the reach by the number of leads, we see a 0.05%. So a 0.5% of people that saw this ad filled out a form. By comparison, only 953 people were in this funnel, of which 49 filled out the form. So 5% of the people who saw our marketing requested a quote. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 10 times the conversion rates. So at scale, if this guy would have had 6,000 people, he would have had over 400 leads come out of this system. I said again, if he would have had 6,000 like that were shown on this campaign, he would have had 400 leads. Now you say, well, I don't have 6,000 prospects. That's where we come in. We've got them. You give us the targeting and we're able to get exactly who you want. Filters like marital status, income, gender, age, geography, job titles, the number of kids, home values, home ownership status. All of those we're able to target and put into the system. Let's just take a look at another one. We've got 8,000 people seen, 20,000 views, 21 leads, $200, 0.026% of unique views. And then down here, we had 1,000 contacts, 12,000 impressions, 200 clicks, 28 leads, 269 was the monthly spend on this guy. And 2.9% of the people that saw the marketing, 2.9 of his customers requested a quote. So again, at scale, had we had 8,000 people in here, we would have been somewhere around 200 leads. That's 10 times. So that's what's incredible about the system. Now, the unique thing here with Facebook, the downside here is we don't know who these 8,000 people are that saw it. We have all of the names, numbers, emails, phone numbers, addresses of every one of these 1,000 people. We're also able to see all 201 of these people that clicked, we're able to see exactly who those are. Over here, we're not able to see any of the people that clicked. We don't know anything other than the 21 people that filled out the form. That's the only data we have. With our system, we're able to track every single prospect, and we know exactly who they are and what they're doing, and you're notified in real time. Let's look at against traditional lead comparison. If you've got 0 to 5,000 contacts with the Insurance Lead Genie, you're at $369 a month. You're going to average between 30 and 120 quotes a month. Quotes, not leads, quotes, right? Over here, 30 to 75 leads a month is going to cost you between $500 and $750. So you're already spending more, getting less. But then with this, these guys have already been prospected, cultivated, and they've asked for the quote. With these, when you get these leads, you still got to call them, you've got to text them, you got to email, you got to follow up, you got to schedule the appointment. You've got to do all of that and still work that lead. These are worked on the front side and delivered ready to sell on the back side. These you get on the front side, you got to cultivate and prospect them, and then you're able to sell. So you're cutting down the sales time, because by the time they come into your pipeline from our system, all the prospecting, following up, value messaging has been sent. Now they're ready for a quote. These guys, as you know, when you get an internet lead, they are not ready for a quote. And at scale, the disparity becomes more and more and more. It becomes greater and greater. Yeah, we've got some promotions right now. If you join up for 90 days, we're giving you 250 free leads every single month. That's going to be through the next 15 days. So if you're watching this and we don't have that promotion, that's okay. Check with us. We may be running something else. But this is a powerful turnkey lead generation system, guys. It's marketing automation. It's a prospecting software, automated follow-ups and emails, real-time delivery, custom designed sales pipeline. You're also getting a custom website that comes with it, which can be branded to your agency, or it can be branded generically. So it can be, our branding, and you just get the leads. Or for those of you who have the ability to use a branded website and branded marketing, we can do that for you as well. All of our leads are validated, verified, targeted, scrubbed, opted in for compliance with marketing guidelines. The system puts your prospecting and business development, sales follow-up on autopilot. The Lead Genie is going to drive targeted real-time leads into your office every single day. Guys, this has been proven to be the most efficient, most cost-effective way to grow your agency. Now you don't need to hire new staff with our system. You can accomplish the same work of 2 to 3 people on autopilot with the system. Here's just an example of the automation map, what's happening in the background. This is how we're generating the leads, and we actually show you guys everything that's happening. We show you these workflows. You have 100% access to see what's going on. You don't have to build these or manage anything, and you've got a sales pipeline where all of your leads are being sent. Here's an example. We do PNC, life only, health, Medicare, commercial. Here's an example of somebody who's doing commercial. He's able to get 20 leads in the first week with us. Here's another guy that did 46,000 in commercial in the first 14 days. Our average agent with a sales with 1,000 to 5,000 leads in the system is closing somewhere between $30,000 and $42,000 of premium. Here's an example of some of the websites and the templates. Again, these are customized to either a generic brand, like maybe the Nevada insurance deals for those who can't use branded sites, or for those of you that may be independent or have a more liberal compliance office and you can have your own branded website. You're going to get all the branding. It all comes free with it. No additional fees for that. There's no contracts. There's no minimum requirements. The system is set up to prospect all of the leads on autopilot. We build everything. It's completely turnkey. It's ready in about 3 days. It's the only marketing software that we have specifically for commercial in this industry. So if you're looking to build your commercial book, this is the way to go. It's been proven time and time again. We've got hundreds of agents using it. We've got millions of people currently in the system being prospected, leads delivered every single day. The data simply cannot lie. Give us a call at 469-300-5225 and schedule a demo with us, or check us out on insuranceleadgenie.com.